Andy Cohen isn't sorry for his behavior on New Year's Eve. It's all because of the alcohol. Despite the mixed reactions from viewers, Andy Cohen believes his drunken New Year's Eve shenanigans are nothing to be ashamed of. During the Tuesday, January 4 episode of Sirius XM's The Howard Stern Show, the 53-year-old Bravo personality said he had a blast co-hosting CNN's New Year's Eve Live with pal Anderson Cooper. "Listen, I will not be shamed for having a good time on New Year's Eve," Cohen said. "That is why I am here. That's why they brought me here." Andy Cohen New Year's. With COVID cases on the rise and a generally bleak outlook for 2022, the best part of your New Year's Eve was probably watching Gemini power couple Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper host a wonderfully chaotic edition of CNN's New Year's Eve Live. Cohen took advantage of the approaching midnight hour to toast the end of de Blasio's tenure. "The only thing Democrats and Republicans can agree on is what a terrible mayor he's been," he said, as Cooper chuckled. "Don't go on a rant," he pleaded. "Goodbye, suckers." Cohen put an end to his argument. The Bravo host also slammed ABC's New Year's Rockin' Eve, referring to the rival show as Ryan Seacrest's group of losers. This isn't entirely out of line, given the allegations leveled against Seacrest, which had little impact on his career. Cohen and Cooper's New Year's Eve Live was full of drunken shenanigans and hilarious jabs. As Cooper ate what appeared to be a packet of baby food, Cohen remarked, "You notoriously love food in the bedroom, don't you?" But the undisputed highlight of the night was the pair's interview with Momager Supreme Kris Jenner. Cohen inquired about Staten Island's best while zooming with the Keeping Up matriarch, Davidson, Pete. "Everyone is talking about Kim's new relationship with Pete Davidson. Have you met them? How is their relationship going?" he inquired. Stormy Webster entered the frame with almost too perfect timing, providing a distraction from Cohen's inquiries into a relationship that some suspect is a publicity stunt. "Excellent timing. Right on time." Jenner made a lighthearted joke. Other notable moments from the interview: Cohen almost falling over as Jenner waxed and whined about Kardashian passing the baby bar exam, and Cohen telling Jenner she's spreading her tentacles in so many directions with her musical cover-up of Jingle Bells, which features Travis Barker on drums. Seacrest still king. Regardless of what Andy Cohen thinks, Ryan Seacrest is still the king of New Year's Eve television. According to Nielsen, Seacrest, who took over ABC's 50-year-old New Year's Rockin' Eve from Dick Clark, reached 19.6 million viewers between 11:30 p.m. and 12:30 a.m. last weekend. During the 15-minute period when the ball dropped in Times Square in New York, his audience increased to 24.2 million people. Nielsen reported that it was the show's largest audience in 4 years. A drunken Andy Cohen, who was co-hosting CNN's New Year's Eve special from Times Square with Anderson Cooper, drew criticism for referring to Ryan Seacrest's group of losers. He claimed that viewers of ABC had seen nothing. When Cohen regained consciousness 2 days later, he stated on his Sirius XM show that he admired Seacrest. "He's a wonderful person, and I deeply regret saying that. I was just stupid and drunk, and I was having a good time," he stated. CNN to bring Cohen back after New Year's Eve. Even a drunken rant by Bravo's Andy Cohen cannot bring him down. After the TV personality went viral for hurling insults at Ryan Seacrest and Bill de Blasio during CNN New Year's Eve celebration, rumors circulated that he had been fired by the network. However, according to a CNN spokesperson, Cohen will return in 2022. "I can confirm that Andy will return next year," a Deadline spokesperson said. The main rant was directed at New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, who is leaving office. Cohen shreds the former government official in a video that went viral the next morning, thanking his lucky stars that new Mayor Eric Adams will take office in 2022. Watching Mayor de Blasio do his victory lap dance after 4 years of the crappiest job as mayor of New York, Cohen said on Friday night, December 31. "The only point on which Democrats and Republicans can agree is that he has been a terrible mayor. Sucka, you're out." Best of Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper. Two of a kind. Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper have everything in common, from the same initials to similar professions, which explains why the two are best friends goals. The Watch What Happens live host and Cooper first met when they were almost set up on a blind date in the early 1990s. The pair's dynamic, however, never became romantic because Cohen broke the CNN News anchor's cardinal rule of dating by bringing up his socialite mother, Gloria Vanderbilt. Andy and I were set up on a blind date, which never happened because we got a phone call, and after 2 minutes I said, "I'm not dating this guy." Cooper said on Watch What Happens Live in December 2016. Despite the fact that they never went on a date, they developed a friendship that grew into a strong working relationship. Since 2016, Cohen and Cooper have been on the road together for their AC2 and Intimate, Evening with Anderson Cooper, and Andy Cohen Conversational Stage Tour. Since 2017, he has also co-hosted CNN's New Year's Eve Live with Cooper. Well, use the comment section below to share your thoughts with us. Hope you enjoyed the show. If so, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Also, show us some love by clicking on the like button below and sharing the video with your friends and family. Turn on the notification button to get updates on our new videos. That's all we had for today. Bye, see you next time in the upcoming video.